and maybe fall off the map. What about now? No. But then this happened. I don't know why. If you watched up to here, you deserve a reward. Welcome to the beginning. Okay, Unity is installed, so let's start the project. Choose a template. Oh, there's learning. Okay, you have to download it. You know what? I think I know what I'm doing. I want to choose a 3D game. Yeah, 3D is good. First game. Create. And what do I do now? Well, I've played many games, and most of them had a thing called a floor, which is very useful because you can walk on it. So here it is. Wait, it's a bit tiny. Better. Okay. Now, let's add another cube. That's going to be our character. And let's play to test it. Well, it's floating. I guess we need to add gravity. Add component, rigid body, and test. Yay, it falls! Yay! We added a floor so that our character could move forward, back, left, right, and maybe fall off the map, because the size of our floor is limited. So the next step is to add movement. What I understood from reading the documentation is that there are two ways to add movement in Unity. The first one is this. It checks if a key was pressed at every frame, which is bad. This system is old and it's considered outdated. So they made a new system, this one, which uses events. Basically, in the old way, the computer will be asking the keyboard all the time, "Hey keyboard, has any of your keys been pressed?" And the keyboard will say, "No." "What about now?" "No." "Now?" "No." "What about now? Has any of your keys been pressed?" "No." And now, in the new way, the keyboard is the one talking. When you press a key, the keyboard goes to the computer and says, "Hey computer, one of my keys has been pressed. Do something." Okay. To implement this, I have to go to project settings and input system. And oh, there are already two action maps here. I do not know what these do. And I want to start from zero, so I guess bye and bye. Now, new action map. And I'm going to call it player. And let's map the actions. Done. Oh no, I shouldn't have deleted the default action maps. I tried to create a new project and copy the UI action map. I tried to Ctrl Z and go back until the action maps were back and then add my own action map, but neither of those worked. And it was at this moment that I realized that making a video showing what I'm doing in real time is probably not a good idea, because when you're developing something, there are going to be problems that I have no idea how to fix, and turning that into a video will be very hard. I started trying a few things, and I got rid of the errors. But then this happened. I don't know why. So I tried again. And this time it was better, because it was not falling, but it was moving to the left and to the right. And oh no, not this again. But eventually it worked. Don't ask me how. I don't know, but it's working, and that's all I care. Also, I completely changed my Unity layout. I still see two problems. The first one is that the cube is not yellow, but that is easy to solve. And second, the camera is not on our character, and I cannot rotate the character yet. But after a bit of coding, that is also working. But even though I can walk, it doesn't really look like I'm walking. Everything looks the same. So I need something that helps give the perspective of movement, and I found this texture pack on the Unity Asset Store. I guess it's our texture pack now. I started by adding the blue texture to the floor. Then I played around adding a few cubes and making them orange to give a better sense of depth. It was time to try it out. It looked a lot better walking. I could see the floor moving. But there was a problem. I was not being able to jump to the boxes consistently, because I was getting stuck. It was a weird physics bug. It was like there was too much friction. But after rewriting some of the codes and changing the way the physics of my character work, the problem was solved. And now I can jump without a problem. And that was all I had planned for this video. I did it! I finished my first video! Yay! If you watched up to here, you deserve a reward. So, here's a picture I took of a tiny cat next to a big cat.